Hello there viewer. And welcome to part 2 of my Doki Doki Gamma play. Due to limitations on my editing software, I had to break the video into 2 parts for the first playthrough. Thanks for watching, and enjoy.
No. Now, will I be happy spending every day with a bunch of hot girls? At a literature club? Perhaps. Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright. I just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good for I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me, and nothing bad will happen at all. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Alright, let's see here. Ahaha. It's time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. Shoot. Doki Doki smile, happiness, special, beer, blanket. Oh, freak. Pain. What the? Judgment? Yes, that got it. Alright. Warm, clumsy, contamination. Yes, that did it. Alright, cool. Fantasy. Oh, what? Inferno? Yes, alright, cool. Disoriented. So, big words. Heartbeat. Dang it. Disarray. Yes. Adventure. No, wait, I don't know. Whisper? Frick.
I'm scared for this final boss fight because I'm not actually good at
Tragedy?
this.
No! Crap. Secretive. Yes. Alright, cool. Whirlwind. Yes. Alright, cool. Universe. Yeah. Alright. After image. Yeah. Extraordinary. No. Unending. Yes. Uncontrollable. Yes. Misfortune. No. No! Hi again, Jaundice. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Ha ha ha. Nah, don't worry. I'm cool. I'm 100% cool, Monica. Just tell me where you hide that stash, and we're good. Now, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Jaundice. I hope this isn't too overwhelming for a convenient, making you dive headfirst in literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. Natsuki, I'm gonna have to ask you to get on my face before I send you to Jesus Christ.
Curious why we have a big hologram of a machine gun.
Dog, the question is, you gonna help me send Natsuki to Jesus? She getting all up in my face, telling me what Sayori said, and I'm about to...
Dude, I'm busy doing 360s in the air with...
Bro, bring them 360s over here. 360 Natsuki out of life, dog. I need it. I need help. And last year, too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Monica, ooh, calm down. Calm down.
Genuinely spooky. There was just like a child singing "Mary Had a Little Lamb" and then giggling. It was spooky.
It's alright, bro. That's fine. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature. Swiftly defeated Shoot. I can't say these names. Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Jaundice always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. When did I do this? Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Sayori, that's because your room is so messy it's distracting and you almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. Hey, come on. Hey. Yo, what's up, Seth? Welcome back to the live, bro. You're not missing much except for me, you know. Hold on, I'm actually gonna point it at the screen so you guys can, so you can actually see. That works. God, me and John is gonna become good friends. Sayori? As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know. Wait, Sayori. Me? Not really. Oh, don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Dang. She brought me a gun. Shoot, I need my light.
That wasn't that hard. Was that supposed to be a boss?
There, keep it like that. Siri made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri, I wasn't thinking. It's up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. But since you said something about it, hand it over. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yes, it is so.
It's a weird fetish, bro. He just said that he came for war.
Bro, that's crazy. Yeah, I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright, well, here. It's a gun.
I'm gonna make
Oh,
this
it's a
fetish
book.
big deal, alright?
She gave me a book, bro. I wonder what it is. What kind of book is it? I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted. Why did she say it like that? Like, discuss it. Like, just gonna, I don't know, like, she said it real suspiciously, like it's some sort of cardinal sin to discuss a book. How is this girl accidentally being so cute? That is a good question. It's almost like she's doing it on purpose. Oh God. She even picks out a book she thinks I like, despite me not reading much. What kind of book is it? Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica had having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her tense expression, like she was waiting for the chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more, but at the same time, I'm not
facial animation at a lower frame rate.
I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks like the same book she lent to me. Oh, that's cute. She gave me a copy. She gave me one of her copies of her book. That is cute. That's 100% certified cute. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Ah, crap. Why'd the music change all of a sudden? I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me and our eyes meet for a split second. Oh. But that only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Sorry, I was just spacing out. I muttered this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh, it's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so that's the book you gave me, right? Mm-hmm. I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason. Yeah, something tells me you're lying to me about something. Just curious, how come you have two copies of the same book? Ah. When I set the bookstore yesterday, that's not what I meant. It's fine. You act like it's such a big deal. You gave me a book. I just happened to buy two of them. Dog, something tells me Yuri's got the hots for me, dog. She bought two books by accident? I don't know about that. I see. Something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Is that so? Is it so? That is the question. What's it about anyways? Well, Yuri closes the book and scans her eyes over the back. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. Hey, Bixby. Huh. There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover.
I slip to admit he's about to have his last breath when I kill him.
Did she just give me a cultist book? Or did she just give me like a book of occult stuff or something like that? She gonna give me a book and it's written in all like, it's written in tongues and I gotta read it and it summons a demon? I don't know. Alright. I just wanted to make sure I don't accidentally give anything away. Basically, it's about this girl in high school who moves in with her long-lost younger sister. But as soon as she does so, her life gets really strange. She gets targeted by the people who escaped from a human experiment prison, and while her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships, and her life starts to fall apart. You are spoiling the entire book for me. That's kind of the whole it's kind of dark, isn't it? Not to mention the entire story. You made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere. Ha ha. Yuri gently giggles all of a sudden. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Jaundice? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kind of stories, don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. I do be doing a bit of reading here. It's just that those kind of stories, they challenge you to look at life from a strange new perspective. Come on, look at me from a strange new perspective. I did not mean to make it sound like that. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because they have their own goals or their own philosophy that they believe in. Then suddenly, when you thought you related to the protagonist, you find yourself relating to the antagonist. They're made out to be naive one for letting their one-sided morals interfere with the villain's plans. I'm rambling, aren't I? No, not at all. Keep going. You're the only person that I really want to talk to right now. I don't want to talk to freaking Natsuki or Sayori. Not again. I'm sorry. I need to yawn. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have
Remember
this...
legend? She means shoot him with a rocket launcher till he's dead.
See, you have the worst timing in history, my guy.
I can't hear half of what you're saying because this game is really loud right now.
I just read the sentence, but I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem, and what was the first thing you said?
This dude's trying to smash.
Nah, bro.
Is that what you wanted?
Nah, bro. Not at all. When I let things like books and writing film my thoughts, I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. Oh, okay, that's fine. I don't know what you want from me, though, so I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. That's alright. And please stop me if I start talking too much. That's... You know what? I'm not even gonna say it. I'm not even gonna say it. I'm just gonna sus. No, I'm kidding. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. Least I can do is listen. It is a literature club, after all. Ah. That's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? You don't have to. I want to. Just a moment ago you said you were looking forward to it. Let me just get the book. You retrieve the book that I put in my... Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I'll sit in the seat next to Yuri's. Ah. Yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. I thought I was tripping. I thought her eyes turned red for a second there. I guess I'm just tripping out. That is reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. I open the book and start the prologue.
You are distracting me. Thank you.
You're right. I am distracting. Obviously, IRL, I'm not very good at these sorts of situations, so if this was me right now, I'd probably be sitting there doing something stupid like, stammering over words or stuff like that. Anytime I try to talk to you, I'm just like, I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. Just turn around, she's T-posing right behind me. It's not a particularly bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize she's not actually looking at her own book. She's looking at my thigh. No, I'm kidding. She's looking at... I glance over. Looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry. I was just... Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? I do? Yes. Every 5 seconds you apologize for something. It's crazy. I don't really mean to. Sorry. Sorry. Haha. Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's, then hold my book more between the two of us. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. I swear to God, shut up, Jesse.
Hey, that's what I just had it say.
Once we lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost
translation
touching.
around for you. It didn't translate right. I just flipped it around, and this is what it translated. Shut the fuck up to.
Sexual intercourse.
Wait a minute.
I typed in "shut the fuck up" and then I translated it around.
Once we lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. Hey! Jesse, do you remember that thing in high school where, like, it was like a joke between the girls of the high school where people were getting turned on by their shoulders and stuff like that?
Yeah.
Yo, this is basically this story right now. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to open the left...
Arms.
Shoulder pads.
Oh, those arms.
Feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that makes it kind of difficult
Maybe
to
if
turn
I'm
the
lucky,
page.
I'll see an ankle.
Hey, yo, calm down. Jesse, this is a kid's show. Calm down.
Is it a kid show?
Here.
Or we just talking about sexual intercourse?
Yo! Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. Why do you have to be so specific that she holds it between her thumb and forefinger?
Have you ever read a book?
No.
They gotta be specific
never.
so you can vividly picture it in your head.
But they're showing pictures, though. This ain't a book, it's a video game. This ain't a book, it's a video game. What do you mean?
It's actually a visual novel.
Shut up. Yes, that thumb and forefinger action. Hit him with the...
So it's like a more sophisticated version of a comic book.
I love how I say that
less,
in real
depending on
life,
who you
and then
ask.
I said that in the story as well. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way I turn a page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips it to her side. Oh. But in holding it like this, we're even closer together. Oh, we're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready, Yuri? Are you ready? Are you really ready?
Dude, I had a similar
Turn the
experience in
page.
high school, but instead we were huddled close together in the corner watching porn together.
Wait, what?
It was also in an after-school club. It was in the tennis club.
Oh no. Wait,
Or the table tennis club.
Hey, yo, I
Table
remember
tennis.
that table tennis club. I was in
Yeah,
there.
yeah. There was a time where we went to the corner and just watched porn.
Oh, nice. Ah,
It was
sorry.
nice.
I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Erie's face again and our eyes meet. I see you over there looking at me. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. Ah, that's okay. We got 18 minutes left of recording. I think I should stop smiling at me. You creeping me out there, woman. Just go back to reading the book for a minute. I mean, I understand that you have a crush on me or whatnot, but like,
Next,
so
they should
does...
bring an erotic novel.
What?
Reading erotica.
Why am I just staring at this right now? I don't understand, bro. I don't know what it is about Yuri, like the art on Yuri's face, right? It's just something that's like so distracting about it. I'm not sure what it is. Like, they got a computer here in the literature club? Bet. You're not as used to reading, right? Nope, I'm not. I'm stupid.
I'll have you know that I can read quite fast.
I'll have you know that I have 2 brain cells, and my mommy is very proud of me for having those 2 brain cells.
I actually read for fun before bed sometimes. It's kind of weird.
Same, bro. I read all the time.
I always joked about hating reading, but I've actually read quite a few books.
It's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me. Wait, what? Yeah, I don't... When was I patient with you, though? I don't understand. Dog, why did I even start playing this game? I could have played something else, but nah, I had to play this game. Thanks. We
Like,
continue
for example,
reading.
Do you know the series of unfortunate events?
What?
Do you know the series of unfortunate events? The Netflix show or the book series?
Yes.
Like, which one? You.
Both.
Ah. I read that full series.
Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. We just sort of... I just sort of elbow her, and then she sort of knows to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. So you're not even reading the page at this point, you're just sort of just like, okay, cool, so she's done. I'm just going to stop midway through my paragraph and then just flip to the next page. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange.
Oh, look at those fingers slide.
Hey, yo, look
Across
at those
the page.
words. Is that how
We're
people
looking at the same thing.
Oh, we're reading the same word at the same time. Oh.
Is this how incels think?
Dog, is this how people with is this how people think? Is this what people think whenever they read like erotic novels and whatnot? They're just like, oh, words.
You know, sometimes in erotic novels and scenes, it's very easy to tell whenever it's a man, woman's part.
Well, obviously. My thumb gently
it's
letting
written
go of
better.
the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey, Yuri. This might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. You think so? Yeah, didn't you say she messed up? No, I'm kidding. How does she? Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways. She also second guesses all the things that she
Dude, you
says
got
and
blunts
does.
in class?
Yo,
I'm gonna
that's...
have to confiscate those.
Yo, I'm gonna need that. Dog, me and Yuri gonna be tripping in the back of the class, dog. Like she's afraid she'll do something wrong. It's not like I can see into your head or anything, but they're kind of reminiscent of some of your mannerisms. I'm using big words. I don't like it. I see. Yuri remains silent for a moment, but jaundice. It's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. That's so embarrassing that you think that. Wait, I didn't mean it in a bad way or anything. Sorry, I really didn't know you were self-conscious about that sort of thing. I'm not good at reading. I don't know why I picked a visual novel to do. But I guess that's what we're gonna do. I guess I more meant that it's kind of cute. Ah, What are you saying all of a sudden? Okay, everyone. Monica coming out of nowhere with the chair. I think it's about time we share today's poems for each other. We might not have enough time if we wait too long. Yuri exhales, spared from finishing her thought. Is that alright, Yuri? You look kinda down. I'm sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this. It's not. It's fine. Yuri releases her hand from the book, causing it to close on top of my thumb. That hurt.
Ow, my finger!
Dang dog, next time I play this game, remind me to invite you, but send you like a script every time I need you to say something really, really loud, and then you just start saying stuff.
I have
Just
a good
like
mic, and I know how to do a good
Just
few
like
voices.
right out of that, you're just like, ow, my finger!
I mean, I can do it like that if you want.
No.
Ow, my finger! Ah!
I guess I'll do some more reading tonight. Or would you prefer I only read it with you? I guess I don't have too much of a preference either way. In that case, I'll read a little more tonight. It'll be more fun to read with you after it picks up a bit, you know? You know what I'm saying?
No.
That's good reasoning.
How much does
In that
it take
case,
to
feel
kill
free to
these?
finish the first 2 chapters in your own time. Alright. I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book, then slip it back in my bag. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Nope, I didn't. I forgot.
Forgot I had a Hulk smashing super hammer. That would have killed these guys much quicker.
Bro, I forgot to write a poem. What do? Monica's just staring at me. Yeah, I did. Oh, wait, I did? Oh, yeah, I did. I forgot. I'm so stupid. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait. Sayuri and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayuri's on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. You can already
But
see
your
mine.
spiral notebook doesn't even have spirals.
You know what? I bet your composition notebook doesn't even have composition, does it? A notebook, just a notebook. It ain't no composition notebook. It ain't got no composition. Swear to God, I hear my door open one more time, I'm gonna have problems. Can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Who should I show my poem to first? Yuri. Yuri seems most experienced, so I should start with her.
Oh, why did I crouch?
I can trust her opinion to be fair. Hola, amigo. No habla española, señorita. Tu madre es mi casa. As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten. Exceptional. What was that?
Exceptional.
Did I say that out loud?
Failure.
Yuri first covers her mouth, but then ends up covering her whole face. And then she ends up covering her entire head. And then she ends up covering her entire body. And then she dies.
Oh, shit. My bad. I made it to the closing door. I was trying to skip this whole fight by like flying over with my grappling hook. And I died as I got in the door. It was bad.
He's going to hate me. What? How can I read her thoughts? I'm sorry, what? You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. That's... I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for? Ha 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 ha. Yuri takes a breath. So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imagery and metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before. Well, shoot, this game reading my files.
Consider myself a scholar.
No, I'm just kidding. This game really do be out here kind of fact checking all the stuff that I do, because I have written some stuff, not necessarily poetry, but I have written before. Really? Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you, considering this is the first thing I wrote and I tried to specifically impress you. It's actually my first time, really. Huh? Yuri stares at me blankly, then looks at my poem again. There's no way. No, I'm kidding. Well, I know that. I just meant, Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. She traces her finger along the words in the poem as if breaking it down more thoroughly. Yeah. Okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers that you literally did not notice until I said that I was a new writer. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize is that they try to make their style very deliberate.
Really just had a grunt dunk on my ass.
In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form-fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something that you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little biased, though. Biased how? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry, it's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Obviously both. Do you mind?
Yes.
Just, do you mind?
I didn't hear what you said.
I just said, do you mind? And you were like, yes. Mind if I read your poem
mind
now?
because I just had another grunt dunk on my ass with
I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily as if that's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Hey, yo, this is crazy. This is a Alright, let's read this poem of hers. Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. Hey,
you're bathing and flickering.
Bruh, I'm bathing and flickering. What do you mean?
Damn, that's hot.
Hey, yo, calm down.
Maybe I should actually try fighting through these guys. I'm just really determined to see if I can just glide through all these enemies if I time my grapples right and do it correct.
Alright guys, so this has been the one, the only a Doki Doki a Literature Club. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. And if you're new here, please consider subscribing. Hit that notification bell. Do everything you need to do. And, yeah, I'll be back with a part 2 here soon. And, yeah, say bye, Jesse.
Fallen again. Oh.
That's not bye.
I saved myself.